I'm Becky Lucas. My work as a journalist and editor, writing for titles such as Condé Nast Traveller, GQ and Vogue, has taken me all over the globe, including Dubai, where I was the first female editor of Time Out, the city's biggest arts and entertainment magazine. Dubai has witnessed a tremendous transformation in the art space, continually attracting talent from all over the world. Artists from all across the world have been calling the city home too, with the number rapidly rising in recent years, thanks in part to the introduction of new galleries and developments, as well as special arts grants and initiatives. These artists are not only experts in their field, but they also serve as sources of inspiration themselves. One such example is photographer, visual artist and creative, Marta Lamovsek. So tell me your story, how have you ended up here?
I was living in London, actually. I was pursuing Central St. Martin's. That's what I wanted to become an artist. Before I was a fashion photographer, I met the person who invited me to Dubai. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be an adventure. The place really offered me an aspect of pure culture. It was mixing with modernism, but still you could grasp that old soul.
So how did you come to centre on portraiture?
And I was seeking to find my own expression for a while because I was doing the work as a fashion photographer. Then one day I was just browsing in Satwa and suddenly I see this man on the street. So when I spoke to him, it's just like, can I have a picture of you? Can we have an arrangement studio? At the end of the day, we managed. He came to my studio a week later. He ignited in me my mission. And I knew from that moment on that now I have a purpose here. Why I came to Dubai is to bring out the very majestic essence of every person. It all started with him. That's exactly an example of how Dubai is a place that very quickly escalated from being not known for art to start to celebrate art.
Perhaps no area of Dubai today celebrates art more than Alserkal Avenue. A former industrial district, it became home to its first gallery in 2008 and now houses more than 60 art venues, including 25 galleries, plus the city's only and already much celebrated independent cinema. Cinema Akil has made quite the name for itself as the GCC's first art house cinema since it opened in 2018. Here you can watch many of the classics made by filmmakers from around the world. I used to go to art film screenings in warehouses in Quoz, where we watched them on a tiny projector, all sat on beanbags and talked about them afterwards. Now I'm about to meet Cinema Akil's founder, Butheina Kazim, to find out how far the city's independent cinema scene has come. Butheina, so nice to meet you. Thank you for having me here in this amazing space. I'm seeing it for the first time now. How did it come to be? What's the story behind it?
We did our first pop-up as an art house independent public platform in 2014. And then in 2017, we partnered up with Alserkal Avenue and took over this very warehouse here. We didn't expect there to be a lot of interest in what we were doing. We didn't even have a sign on the wall. But because of all these years of doing this and reaching out to different communities and building up that following, it really was something that was an amazing surprise. We had a lineup at the last screening for Loving Vincent of about 300 people, and that stretched all the way to the main gate. And for me, that was enough information to tell me that this is the kind of place that people are missing. It's a place where you can, put your shoulders down, where you can see yourself on screen, where you can hear your own language, where you can see your own heartbreak story and cry and laugh and remember and sometimes even expand your frame of thinking when you're constantly caught in a cycle of consumption or running around. Sometimes it's great to surrender to the big screen, and I still think that's the magic of cinema.
So how about the film industry in Dubai? What's happening there? Is it more of a place that filmmakers should come to and use as a location? And how's that growing?
It's really important to create spaces and conversations and projects that really understands and looks around, for inspiration and really thinks about unique diversity, that brings a lot of different hidden, underrepresented experiences together. The real magic and the curiosity is only yet to come. And I think that's only going to come through filmmakers from here that are based here, that have lived and breathed and tasted different parts of the nooks and crannies of Dubai that are there, that have yet to be reckoned with and chased and treated with the same sort of curiosity, because the stories and the everyday stories are there, they're all around.
I've had such an inspiring few days in Dubai, visiting dozens of galleries, meeting with exciting local creatives, and seeing how the city's artiest side has continued to flourish in the almost decade I've been gone. Sasha, Marta and Butheina all made it clear how much Dubai's uniquely multicultural makeup feeds into their work, along with its more reasonably priced materials and eclectic finds, and most importantly, how supportive the city is to all those striving to drive the creative community forward. When it comes to an art scene, Dubai is still fresh and evolving, a relative blank canvas perhaps, yet with its own rich history running through it too. A beautiful blend that has to be experienced in person to be fully appreciated.